AFTV Jake, listen, 2-0 loss against Tottenham, North London derby. I know, we're holding it L. We're holding it. And do you know what? I feel like we as fans are holding it a lot more than the players. But just the way watching them, I just don't feel like that they're not going to go through what we go through throughout the week. I feel like there was not enough fight, not enough care or passion or just pride. Talk to me. What was your thoughts?
No, you were right there with how you started. I don't think there was much fight. Yeah, there was a little bit, but there wasn't any more than what's expected, really. Again, mistakes lead to goals, and we're the best teams at making. We are one of the best teams at making mistakes and conceding goals. The first goal, I don't know where Bellerin was. Like, I don't know where he was. It came down his side. Son was brilliant. Picked up the ball, took it. Holding is obviously never going to go in because Holding is not fast and he's not agile. Mm-hmm. And Son just wraps it, in the corner. Leno's not got a chance. You have to be honest. Yes, it's Tottenham, but it was a great goal. It was a fantastic.
Agreed.
But before that, where Harry Kane picks it up, all it was just a kick out to him. We've got 3 players around him, and none of them can stop him or foul him or stop that out ball. And no one went with Son. Bellerin just started running straight back in defence. And I found that kind of strange that we couldn't stop that there, because surely before the game we knew that was going to happen at one point.
Yeah.
Are not a footballing side. Tottenham are not going to come and play us at football. Tottenham are going to come, make us break them down and hit us on a counter. And that is Mourinho all over, and we all play into Mourinho's hands. That's why we hardly beat him. Or I think we've beaten once or twice, maybe. I can't remember. I think we beat him once in the Community Shield, is it? Mm-hmm. And then we beat him once at the Emirates with Man United, when he was with Man United.
Yeah, that's right.
The whole time we've ever played Mourinho, for 15 years, we've beat the guy twice. Yeah? Second goal comes. Same side, it happens down Bellerin's side again. And it comes from last minute of the half. We're on an attack. It goes to Bellerin. Very, very poor ball across to Aubameyang. A kick out from Aurier, and bang, they're gone again. They're gone. Son does it, holds the ball, sets Kane off, and then again, keeper's not going to save that. Smashed it right into the top corner. No chance. 2-0, game's done. Graham Souness said it on Sky Sports, game's done. What are we going to do? We come out second half. Ceballos coming on, I think, made a little bit of a difference, to be fair, because he wasn't bad. He was trying to make things happen. But today, I don't feel that the system was right. I don't feel the system we played was the right system to play.
So who's that go down to? Do you put that on the manager then, or do you?
Oh no, the manager decides the system, and looked like today we played a 4-2-3-1 with Lacazette in the 10, which I did say before I wouldn't mind seeing him there, and 2 defensive midfielders. But we're against Tottenham, and we're going to have a lot more of the ball, and we're going to be in them. So surely we only have 1 defensive midfielder, and then 2 kind of a bit more forwards, because Granit Xhaka is so poor. He is not up to our level. Okay. He has more poor games than he does good. Bellerin has more poor games than he does good. Rob Holding has more poor games than he does good. Willian, for us so far, has had more poor games than he has good. These are consistently bad players, not consistently good. Oh, they'll have a good game 1 in 5. They'll have a good game 3 in 10. That's not good. That's terrible. That is horrendous if you want to play for Arsenal, and we are meant to be a club that are meant to be challenging at the top. Now, obviously, at the moment, we're not. Okay? Second half, in the game, we were better, but the game's already done because we have to score 2 goals to not lose. We couldn't even score 1 goal. We were doing crosses into the box. Tini's crosses were brilliant, by the way. He did put in some fantastic balls, but Aubameyang and Lacazette are starting from standing starts, and that's bread and butter to Alderweireld and Dyer. If they had a run, that's different, but it weren't. They were kind of just standing there waiting, and obviously Alderweireld and Dyer are just going to keep headering it out. I thought Saka, he was trying to make things happen, and I really, really like Saka because he always tries. He might not be great, but he's a 19-year-old. and he's not got the experience of other players. But he always seems like he plays with no fear. He gets on the ball, tries to make something happen. It might not always come off, but he's got that mentality where, oh, it didn't work, don't worry, I'm gonna try again, or I'm gonna try again. You know, like I'm trying to think of it. Guendouzi as well kind of had that. I really like him. I understand why we got rid of him, but I like him a lot.
Martinelli.
Yeah,
These players.
hopefully when he comes back. But Willian, again, he always scores against Tottenham. Does he? I don't think he does, because he didn't score today. And he had a good game last season at their ground because he scored a penalty and was it a free kick or like a short corner and he's whipped it?
Yeah.
Come on now, like this guy has not been good for us. Our team, we didn't. Again, like what I always say to you, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. We had 2 shots on target. Tottenham had 3 shots on target. They had more shots on target, but we had 70% of possession.
Yeah.
You can't say we dominated the game, because why are Tottenham going to press us when they're winning 2-0? Who's going to press a team when you're winning 2-0? Just sit back and hit them on a counter like it worked already. And it's really strange. Like Maitland-Niles, I thought he played really good on Thursday.
Yeah.
Didn't play. Who else played really good on Thursday? I thought Reece Nelson was good on Thursday. Didn't play today. It's certain players consistently and constantly are playing bad, but nothing happens. They don't get dropped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Drop.
But the thing is on that though, is there like the replacements? Or I hear what you're saying. They didn't play bad on Thursdays, but again, the squad depth that we have, it's not like I don't expect them to be swapped out and to completely change the game. Like I don't think the players are good enough in the starting 11. I don't think their replacements are good enough as well. I don't know if you agree with that.
Okay. But Bellerin can't take a throw-in. I teach my under-10s team how to take throw-ins. Yeah, they take better throw-ins than him. It's a joke. Rob Holding, as a centre-back at a high-level club, doesn't bring anything different. Yeah, he's not agile. He wins headers. Okay, but you're a centre-back. That's your job. He's not agile. He's not quick. Every time he's played against Son has twisted him up. Remember at the Emirates, when we won 4-2?
Yeah.
What was the goal? Yeah, Son might have dived for the penalty that they won.
But he twisted him up.
Bang!
Yeah.
Done. Xhaka.
Mate.
Just don't even start. I think, remember that season where we started the season and we lost 4-3 at home to Liverpool?
No, what was that?
Like 4 years ago. Whenever we signed Xhaka, basically we signed Xhaka, Mustafi and Lucas Perez, and we spent 90 million in the summer.
Yeah.
And we sold Gnabry for 4 million.
Now look, that's all it needs.
That's so poor. Now, what I was gonna say, and the main point I really wanted to get across, and I don't think a lot of people, understand or can see it, but this is the way that I kind of see football. You have good players and you have bad players in your team. However, you just have to deal with that when you can't sign any players. All right. Your job as a coach or as a manager is to get the best out of your best players, and it will make your worst players raise their game. Don't try and get the best out of the worst players because they're poor. Tottenham, best players, Kane, Son, they get the best out of them. Man City, best players, De Bruyne, Sterling, they get the best out of them. Liverpool, Mane, Salah. And now Henderson looks really good because he stepped up. Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of their best players. They make a system to look at their best players. Adama Traore for Wolves, dangerous player. They make a system for him.
Yeah, Aston Villa got Grealish. Same. Right. Yeah, do you know what? It's a very good point, by the way. Very good point.
So, in my opinion, I love what he's done. Arteta previously this season has been quite poor, but defensively he's kind of given us a structure. However, I feel he needs to just start getting the best out of our best players, and then you can really see if the poor players are good enough to step up or if they're not. Because when he first came in, he was getting the best out of Aubameyang. He was getting the best out of Saka. He was getting the best out of Lacazette. And even Pepe started to step up, to be fair, towards the end of last season. But they're not doing it now. And people might say, this game we dominated it, we deserved to win. We didn't. We really, really didn't at all. Tottenham came. Tottenham were first to everything. Harry Kane, look how many headers he defended. Not even attacked. He defended more headers than us. Okay? Every time we got a corner or a free kick, again, it was wasteful. Because none of us won it. When
No.
they get a corner or free kick, they look dangerous. Do you know what I mean? Gabriel, I feel sorry for him today because he was all right. Tierney, he was all right today. But we're trying to cross the ball to Aubameyang and Lacazette. But we sold a player like Giroud, who's doing really well at Chelsea now.
Yeah.
Come on. But to be honest, I'm just going to leave it at we're, 15th in the league, yeah? And we deserve to be there. We're on -4 goal difference. We've scored 10 goals all season, which is the same amount as Son and Calvert-Lewin.
Yep.
And we are on 13 points out of a possible 33. So that's about 40%, I think. And now that is appalling. That is. Sorry, again, with getting your best out of your players, look at Leicester. Jamie Vardy.
Yep, today. I know.
90th minute was the winner. Why
Bro.
can't he start trying to do that? That's what I think he should do. I'm not going to tell what to do. I don't know who he is. What does it matter? I'm just a fan. But I just think we need to get the most out of our best players. And
I agree with you, Jake.
Would you like to earn yourself some extra money this Christmas? Maybe you want to buy a gift for your friend, for your family. Maybe you want to donate some money to charity. Well, why don't you check out Profit Accumulator? So to find out more and to sign up, check the link in the description and get involved right now with Profit Accumulator.